The movie opens with a group of thrill-seeking teens breaking into an abandoned suburban house on Halloween night. Inside, they find stacks of old VHS tapes and a flickering TV surrounded by creepy decorations. As they play one tape after another, each short film becomes more disturbing, blending reality and recorded horror until the boundary between the two collapses. The first tape begins with a group of college students throwing a Halloween party in their apartment. One of the guests, a prankster named Danny, shows up in a bizarre homemade monster costume that unnerves everyone. When the lights flicker, Danny disappears, but his costume seems to move on its own. The footage turns chaotic as one by one, partygoers are attacked by a monstrous entity that imitates Danny's voice. The tape ends with a survivor screaming into the camera as the creature crawls toward her, whispering, "Happy Halloween," before the screen cuts to static. The watchers in the house laugh nervously, thinking it's fake, but one swears she heard the same whisper echoing from the hallway. The next tape is shot from the perspective of a live streamer named Logan who documents urban legends. He visits a rural town that celebrates a ritual called the Midnight Feed, where locals leave bowls of meat outside their doors to appease unseen spirits. Skeptical, Logan stays past midnight and captures horrifying footage, shadowy figures crawling from the woods, devouring the offerings, and sniffing the air like wolves. When Logan hides in his car, one of the creatures stares directly into his camera lens and speaks his name. The final shot shows his phone still recording as clawed hands drag him away. The teens pause the tape, shaken, but curiosity wins, and they insert another. This found footage segment plays like a 1980s home movie. A group of kids use a camcorder to film a mock seance in their basement. During their fake ritual, the video glitches, and their pretend spell actually revives a long-dead witch bound to the tape itself. The witch can travel through recordings, feeding on viewers' fear. As the kids panic, the camera captures her distorted face flashing between frames, and the footage rewinds itself repeatedly, trapping them in an endless loop of terror. The tape finally melts in the VCR, ending with a shriek that echoes into the main story. Back in the house, the group realizes their own camera has started recording by itself, even though no one touched it. A darkly comic but terrifying short follows a group of pranksters who attach a camera to a drone to spy on trick-or-treaters. The drone accidentally films a masked killer committing a ritualistic murder. When they try to fly away, the killer sees the drone and tracks its GPS signal back to them. The final moments show a split screen. One view from the drone as it circles their house, another from a phone camera as the doorbell rings, followed by screams, blood, and static. The anthology's wraparound plot now starts merging with the tapes themselves. One teen disappears between segments, his phone showing only distorted footage of a figure standing behind him. The closing story is filmed like a local news documentary from the 1990s. A reporter covers a Halloween farm festival where guests are invited to harvest the dead. The camera crew discovers that the farm's scarecrows are made from real corpses, victims sacrificed to keep an ancient spirit imprisoned in the soil. When the cameraman accidentally breaks one of the scarecrows, the ground shakes, and a demonic entity bursts free. The footage ends mid-scream, freezing on the image of a scarecrow smiling into the lens. The teens, now terrified, try to leave the house. The TV turns on by itself, showing live footage of them, viewed from multiple angles as if they were already inside another tape. One girl picks up the camera and realizes, horrified, that she's now being recorded from her own point of view. The last frame shows her face stretching and distorting, becoming static. The screen fades to black, and a voice whispers, "Every viewer is part of the story." VHS Halloween 2025 masterfully combines found footage with urban legends, cursed media, and Halloween chaos. Each segment plays with the theme of recorded evil, showing how modern technology, memory, and fear intertwine. The film ends on a meta note, leaving audiences unsettled and questioning whether turning off the screen is enough to escape what they just watched.